I told my parents they deserved to be kicked out of my sister's wedding after years of enabling my bully brother. My brother Mike has always been the golden child in our family. Ever since he played rugby in high school, my parents thought he was going to be some huge superstar. Even though he never actually made it anywhere, they still treat him like he's special. The problem is Mike is a complete jerk. He bullied our younger sister Kelly her entire life, and my parents just let it happen. They would call it pranks or say siblings will be siblings, but it was way worse than that. When Kelly was 15, we were at a family wedding, and Mike literally pulled her dress up in front of everyone. She was crying and humiliated, but my parents just laughed it off. The rest of the family was horrified, but my mom and dad acted like it was no big deal. I tried to protect Kelly when I could, but once I left for college, there wasn't much I could do from far away. It got so bad that Kelly gave up her dream school. She'd wanted to go to St. Andrews since she was 11 years old. Instead, she picked a university in London, over 400 miles away from home. When I asked her why, she said St. Andrews was too close and she'd be expected to come home all the time. But if she went to London, she could just come back for Christmas and that's it. That broke my heart. After Kelly graduated, my parents expected her to move back home. She didn't. She got a job in southern England and stayed there. She only came home once a year for Christmas, which drove my parents crazy. They kept saying she was abandoning the family. 6 years ago, Kelly met this guy Jake. She called me right after their first date, and I've never heard her so happy. He's perfect for her. He's funny, has a good job, and most importantly, he treats Kelly like she's the most important person in the world. After Kelly met Jake, she started coming home even less. Then the pandemic happened, and she didn't come back for 3 years. When she finally brought Jake home for Christmas, Mike immediately started his usual crap. He got a huge bowl of water and was about to dump it on Kelly's head, but Jake saw what was happening and stepped right in front of her. He told Mike not even to think about it. Jake is over 6 feet tall and has done martial arts his whole life, so he can be pretty intimidating. Mike started whining that it was just a prank. Jake told him if he pranked Kelly one more time, he'd shove his foot up Mike's butt and his fist down his throat. My parents tried to say it was harmless, but Jake wasn't having it. They left an hour later, and Kelly hasn't been back since. My parents and Mike all hate Jake now. Fast forward to now. Kelly and Jake are getting married in August, and they didn't invite Mike. My parents completely lost it. They had a huge fight with Kelly and threatened not to come to the wedding. Kelly just said fine. Our grandpa could walk her down the aisle instead. Last Saturday, I went to visit my parents with my kids. My mom immediately started complaining about Kelly and the wedding. I listened for a while, and then I just snapped. I asked her what did she expect. She and dad had let Mike be the golden child his entire life. Now he's 35, can't keep a relationship, can't hold down a job, and still lives at home. He's a bully, and I don't even trust him around my own children. He made Kelly's life so miserable that she moved 400 miles away and never comes home. My mom went completely silent and then asked me to leave. A few hours later, my dad called screaming at me. He said I was taking the side of an ungrateful little girl instead of my parents. I told him he'd been a terrible father to Kelly and didn't deserve to walk her down the aisle. Now half the family is calling me saying I went too far because my mom won't stop crying. But my grandpa told me it was about time someone said it. The wedding is in 2 months and my parents still haven't decided if they're even going.